Hello, Bodhi and I are here, and we have a great story to read to you that we already read earlier this year, and it's called September 12th. We knew everything would be all right. And so I know you've read this with me before. I want you to be thinking about how could we take the same idea of this book that was written at a difficult time in history, and we're going to write our own book about this difficult time in history that we're going through right now because we're living through crazy times right now. So remember, kids wrote this book. They did the picture on the cover. I want you to be thinking about really looking at the illustrations because you will be choosing what page in our book you want to illustrate. So look at how the kids made the pictures be big and colorful so that you kind of have that in your mind when you're working on your own picture. So right here it has an award, Kids Are Author Award. And it says, written and illustrated by first grade students of H. Byron Masterson Elementary in Kennett, Missouri. And on the back right here are all the kids. It has all their names, and they're standing in front of their school bus right there. And then here's the title page. And they dedicated it. So we also will be dedicating our book. So be thinking about who do you want to dedicate the book to. They said, dedicated to all of our families. We like to feel secure and safe. Some days the rut is the best place to be. Like we're stuck in a rut, kind of like we're stuck in a rut right now. On September 11th, 2001, many bad things happened. You can see the Twin Towers, you can see the airplane, the firefighters. Think about the pictures. September 12th was a new day. We knew everything would be all right because ... the sun came up and the birds started to sing again. We came to school the same way. How we wish we could go to school now, right? We knew everything would be all right when we saw our teacher smiling at the door. We said the pledge, like always. So look how big they drew the characters. No, they didn't do stick figures, right? They're taking up a lot of the white space. We sang the national anthem very loudly. VIP dining area. Here's the lunchroom. Our teacher sat and read us lots of good books. So here's all the kids sitting on the carpet like us. And this is Mrs. Robertson. And it says, I love you. We had recess again. Oh, we wish we could play with our friends at recess. We knew everything would be all right because we had homework. 2 plus 2 still added up to 4. Our thought for the day became America United. This is a map of the United States that the kids drew. And there are some people holding the flag. We saw lots of flags. And I'm seeing lots of flags now too, outside when I walk around. Our flag is outside of our house right now. Red, white, and blue suddenly became everyone's favorite colors. On television, we heard our president tell us that everything would be all right. On September 12th, our parents still tucked us in our warm, safe beds. Our parents talked to us about the bad things that had happened the day before. We knew we would be all right because our parents said they loved us. We knew everything would be all right because the stars and moon came out and America went to sleep. And the next morning, the sun came up again. Not the end. I made it through without crying. You guys know I normally read that book and I cry when I read that book. Look at the pictures of all the kids that wrote the words and illustrated. And so my hope is that we will write our own book about what is going on in the world right now. And we'll use a little bit of some of the ideas from this book to write our book. So I hope you enjoyed hearing this book again, and maybe your parents heard it for the first time. And next week we'll work on starting writing our own book. Take care. Bodhi was sleeping the whole time. He's tired.